Corral. Now, they have been open on Thanksgiving Day for the past 25 years, and today they're cooking up 50,000 turkeys. We're talking 850,000 pounds of turkey, all to serve tomorrow. Golden Corral franchise Senior Vice President Bob McDevitt joins us now. Open on Thanksgiving, it almost sounds counterintuitive, but it's been hugely successful for you guys.
It has. First of all, happy Thanksgiving to you, Charles. It has, and we've been open, as you mentioned, for 20 years on Thanksgiving Day, and for the longest time, no other restaurants or few other restaurants were open. And so we lived in fear that other people would realize just what a good restaurant day it is. And in fact, now, of course, most all restaurants, chain restaurants, are open, and the industry's looking for a really big day tomorrow.
Bob, why is it such a big day? I thought this is the day that, everyone went to grandma's house and, a dozen people watching football games. No one wanted to leave the house. I mean, what makes it so special?
Well, as you know, the business is really good, and the reason the business is good is because people want to spend time with their family. Time pressure is as bad today as it's ever been, and when there's an opportunity to spend time with your family before the meal at home and not cooking and not spending it in the kitchen, and after the meal cleaning up, it's largely a function of convenience. And the more restaurants open, the more convenience, the more customers take advantage of it.
It's interesting, Bob, I guess, and I understand that this trend is more prevalent with younger families, which is great news for you guys. Have we seen some sort of really even paradigm shift, if you will, with Americans just willing to eat out more and more and more no matter what the cost?
Well, in fact, there's research that the National Restaurant Association did, and one of the points they came up with is the fact that there's just more interest in dining out during the holidays and any holiday. And in fact, we see that in our own business at Golden Corral. The holiday business is very strong. Mother's Day is our biggest day, Father's Day next, and the next day is Thanksgiving Day.
All right, well, I got to ask you, speaking of business, and we were running a commercial for you now, these new regulations, new FDA regulations, they require restaurant chains like yours to post these calorie counts. A lot of smaller restaurants are saying this is just too much. It's going to cost a lot of money. Where do you guys come in on this?
Well, first of all, the law only applies to chains of 20 restaurants or more. So the small independents are not covered in this legislation. The industry should not be surprised because this is part of the Affordable Care Act legislation passed in 2010, and the National Restaurant Association participated in the development of the legislation. So this isn't really new to us. At Golden Corral, we've been working on this for a long time. We're in the buffet business, and one of the things we had to figure out is how do we tell people how many calories are in the food that they're eating?
Yeah, how do you do that? I mean, I've been to a Golden Corral. It's like every man for himself, you know what I mean?
Well, what we decided to do was to put the calories in some identifiable quantity, like a half a cup or a tablespoon, that our can look at and get an idea how it'll work for them, given the quantity that they might take.
Right. Hey, Bob, thank you very much. Happy Thanksgiving, and I would say good luck tomorrow, but it sounds like you guys got everything covered.
Well, thank you, Charles. Thanks for having me.
You got it.